position in this one. Brent, we've got two teams that can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, when you have a physical game like this, BA, the one worry is there going to be a lot of fouls? Because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Here's Morant, and then Morant with the jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Durant with a screen on Bane. On the wing, Durant. Adams grabs the miss. On the wing, Bane. Booker defending. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Bane. And Ayton pulls it down. Booker for 3. Here's Okogie. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
Booker, the pass to Paul, and stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Ayton, the screen on Morant. Ball drives in. Oh, the swat by Adams. Brooks with it. Durant covering. And here's Morant. He has 6. There's the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Booker, launches it, and the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. The 3 from Bane. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Durant. Here's Okogie, defended by Jackson. Now Booker, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Booker. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Here's Brooks. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker, pass to Paul. And he gets the bucket.
Was Paul a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Brooks outside. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Outside for Moran. Plenty of space. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Morant. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by. And thanks again for tuning in. Action so far, and a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And Booker with the jam.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Suns leading. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Tough to guard Devin Booker. On a quick pick and roll with his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Brooks missing. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Adams. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Bane against Paul. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Morant with it. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Paul passes to Booker. To the paint. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Booker against Bain. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Paul. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Booker. That one no good. And it's Memphis the other way. From outside the arc. And it's Brooks missing. Well, the Suns shooting it well at 59%. And Booker puts up a deep three. Warren finds Ayton. Up top, Booker, guarded by Bain. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And another miss by Memphis. Booker fires from way outside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Jackson. Driving to the basket. Here's Adams. From deep, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Paul against Bain. Pass to Warren. Back to Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
The Suns making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Well, the Suns shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Warren with a screen on Bain. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Booker's got 12.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Adams with a screen on Paul. The free throw drops for Morant. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Booker. And Morant drops them both. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Morant. Jackson left side. Fires for 3. Durant pulls it in. And it's the Suns with the ball. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Morant. Jackson the screen. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. Ross for 3. He drops it from range. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Brooks. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the deep and drawing fouls.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
The open shot, Adams. The bank shot, no good. And for the Suns, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the basket by Bane. Bane's gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
First free throw is good.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Ross passes to Booker. And it's Bane with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Jackson can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Puts up a 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Ayton. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Outside Bane, launches a 3, nails it from 3. Bane's got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Morant with it, picked up by Ross. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Good on the second one. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. The 3 from Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Give him 8.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Oh, got that one up quick. Bane's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Out to the wing. Here's Paul. Count the basket. Paul's got his second basket.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Morant against Paul. On the wing, Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Okogie's checked in for Ross. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Ross, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Bane. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. Banked it in off the glass. Adams Adams has got his first points of the game.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Morant, the pass to Brooks. From downtown, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Durant finds Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks it loose. Three-pointer, Brooks. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
And we've reached the end of the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Adams, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 3.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Much stronger player now is KD, and that time powered through the contact.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up the mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall, to take the lead. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Booker fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Morant. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. Durant Pass to Booker. Phoenix calls timeout.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Durant, the pass to Paul. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And the Suns lead by 3.
Man, just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Here's Okogie. Oh, the swat by Adams. And they'll get another chance. Booker for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Steps back, and it's Morant off the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Ayton hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Stolen by Booker. For 3, Durant. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks from outside. Sinks it from distance.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And they're able to recover. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage run.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Cash.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Morant with it. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 1. 16 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments. Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Seconds left in the 4th. Here's Morant. Stolen by Ayton. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotion. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.
guys mean business. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And a wide open look for Payne. Traps in the train. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Gobert. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Just impressive for Gobert. So capable in the mid-range.
The 3 from Bane. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Count that bucket. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And Morant gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Edwards. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Come on, VA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And it's Bane with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Morant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
The shot comes out. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Rebound Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Kept alive. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Driving in. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
The free throw drops for Morant. 1:56 left to play in the first. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Jackson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And that one's good.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Edwards against Bain. Pass to Brooks. Here's Tillman. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Knocked loose. And Minnesota calls time here. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Edwards.
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Knocks it down from distance.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him. That one's no good. The Timberwolves trail. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. The three ball. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Brooks. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Ja Morant, he's...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. They throw good, Edwards. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Tillman. Now here's Brooks. Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards is doubled. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Left side Bain. Let's go with a three. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards finds McDaniels. Outside Conley. Back to Daniels. Spins. It's Edwards with a drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Bain, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Brooks against McDaniels. Left side Morant. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, drained it for 2 points. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards. Oh, throw it down! Nice!
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And then Morant with the jam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 25 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Over Jackson. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Conley. And then Morant with the jam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bain. 6 to shoot. Jackson down low. Guarded by Edwards. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Tipped away. It's McDaniels on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley passes to McDaniels. Uses the glass on the layup.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Right side McDaniels. Here's Towns. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
No good on the free throw.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. To the middle. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves shooting has been great this game, 58%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Bain, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Outside Bain. From the arc. It's picked off. Fast break, Minnesota. For the lead. Count it. And 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. Ja Morant picks one up. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside, that's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Here's Towns. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's the 3. That one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Left side, Morant. Brooks against McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Bane puts it up. Just 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that one's good. Morant.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Morant off the drive. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Gobert. He can't hit that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. It could go. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turned.
The previous play is under review.
To review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that one.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bane. And the Grizzlies shooting it well at 59%. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
To the inside. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Bane. Over Edwards. No good. A bit long that time. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Over McDaniels. Memphis the rebound. Back to Jackson. Here's Bane. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Morant. Jackson with it. Goes back up. He takes it in. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 43 points.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Bane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The free throw drops for Bain.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Bain. From deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Towns for 3 on target from range.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Minnesota. Anthony Edwards.
And Morant drops them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The drive by Brooks.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Gobert finds Conley. Towns double team. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Into the lane.
Oh, man,
Oh!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Back to Morant. The 3 from Bain. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Knocked away.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Edwards against Jackson. Gobert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
The shot by Towns, no good. Left side Morant. Outside Bain. There's the triple. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. And
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Now Gobert, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Outside Durant. Paul kicks to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The shot by KD. No good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Yo, set it up.
Booker looking around. From past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns in the corner. There's the three. Gobert finds Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Paul. For three, Booker drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Booker against Edwards. Here's Durant with the drive. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Edwards drives in. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Wall finds Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Booker. He's got 7. Fades. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
On the wing, Booker. Kicks it to Ayton. Ayton is screen on Conley. Shot clock at 6. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor. Gobert,
the pass to Conley. The feed to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Durant kicks to Booker. KD sets the pick for Booker. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Phoenix. Pass to Conley. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
and one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
For three, Durant. Okogie shoots over Towns. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Here's McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Towns with the steal.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And here's KD for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns finds McDaniel. Over in the corner, Conley. And taken away by Paul. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Durant with a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 13.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Aiden. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Paul outside. Now the pass to KD. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
For 3, Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Booker against Edwards. Paul outside. Passes it to Ayton. And finished off by KD.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Booker against Edwards. Booker dishes to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And that one is good. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Durant just inside the line. KD sets the pick for Paul. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away.
39.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They were a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Clock is at 3.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Durant for 3. Kept alive. Right wing. For 3, Booker drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 16.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the basket is good. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the 3 ball is good.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Devin Booker. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Over to the wing. Towns down low. KD's on him. And they pick up 2. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Okogie for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Okogie's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
lets it go with a three. Booker, no good. Minnesota leading by 11.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Okogie for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Kicks it out to Paul. To the inside. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kevin Durant.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Gobert. Paul against Conley. Second chance shot. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. To the middle, got a piece of it. Outside, Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And Towns drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. And here's Booker from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Suns trail by 13. The wide open look for Durant. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Booker pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
KD with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Edwards inside. He kicks to Gobert. Towns down low, defended by Durant. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Back to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Minnesota. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And the Suns miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Paul. Feeds to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
A nice shot by Booker.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
So you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Gobert, a second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Conley will go to the line here. That one on Ayton. Biyombo is checked in for Ayton.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Suns moving the ball around. And here's KD for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Tries the spin move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it's the Suns' ball. They trail by 14. Outside Durant. From deep. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
I smack clowns with mad style.
squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Now here's Brooks. Back to Adams. Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Ball with it. Checked by Brooks. Outside Durant. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And he can't jam it through.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play, and he turns it into points on the fast break.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Morant. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Yeah, you might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, and he gets it to go.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot. I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Shoots from the elbow, and there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And stolen by Paul. And now the Suns fast break. For 3, Durant hits the three-pointer.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And there's a pick. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. The open shot by Brooks, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Bane. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. To the wing on the left. Here's Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant. Adams has got 6 points.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Ayton finds Booker. Fades. Here's Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Booker. And stolen by Bane. Morant with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
To the wing, right side. From deep, Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jackson for 3. Drops in the 3.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Durant, pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. They need this. Durant, no good. Memphis leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Here he goes. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Good on the bucket.
And how about Durant inside because of that height? Just tough to deal with. Comfortable attacking. Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway.
Oh, indeed.
And he let it rip.
Nice. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Memphis shooting 56% today. Here's Bain. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Bain's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Outside for Moran. The 3 drains the triple. Morant's got 9.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Moran. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. For 3, Booker. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Jackson, pass to Brooks. Outside for Moran. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Here's Moran, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And he knocks down the first one.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Moran against Paul. Pass to Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Now, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. Wow! I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Durant way outside, and the Suns get another three.
From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. The three. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Durant drives in. And it's Durant with the finish.
He's such the total package. Durant entered the league as an excellent ball handler. Now he's just a flat-out magician.
Going inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Takes a three. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Brooks defending. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Adams. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Pass to Brooks. On the take. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he makes a first.
Shooting for Memphis.
He's perfect from the line this time. Okogie on the wing. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Okogie's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
The Grizzlies, 34.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything official.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Get out of the way!
Wow! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. He's feeling it. Durant with a screen on Bain. Shot clock at 6. Durant inside. Brooks defending. Durant, no good. Memphis leading. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. taking 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bane's got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Knocks down the long J.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
To the inside. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Pass to Adams. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. That one's off.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And he sinks the second. The Suns trailing. Durant with a screen on Bane. And here's Durant from deep three-point range. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow. Amazing. Man. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. To the paint. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Left side, Morant. Second chance effort. Adams, shot's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Jackson. Tries again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got 8 points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ayton, a screen on Bane. For 3, Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Brooks outside. The floater, and he lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant.
And Morant drops them both. Outside Booker. Misses the 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day?
Please give a big round of applause for your son,
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. On the court for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Pure from three-point range.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Brooks outside. Up top, Jackson. Outside Morant. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Payne, the pass to Morant, kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Durant with a screen on Payne. For 3, Booker. Clock at 6. Ball finds Durant. Here's Okogie. They grab their own miss. That one falls.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson the screen. The 3 from Payne. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker. Durant against Jackson. Durant, no good. Oh, Durant with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
Outside Morant. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. And stolen by Paul. The 3, Durant. And the Suns miss again.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
The Grizzlies have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're in front by 7. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Allie, thank you for that.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
They get it again. And Aiden gets it to go.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Aiden's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant, no good.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Paul against Adams. That one a little long. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
I smack clowns with mad style.
be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the center filling out the middle.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards, rise high and finish over the defender.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Edwards can't hit. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Driving in. And Morant throws it down.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Edwards can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Morant driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker. Morant passes to Adams. Out to Morant. Tipped away.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Minnesota. And a wide open look for Bain. They get the rebound. Adams dishes to Morant. Jackson from long range. Second shot opportunity. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow. You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all off and stays locked in on the basket.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Towns kicks to Edwards. Passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Now Bain. Defended by Towns. Morant with the bucket.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one is on Towns. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Another shot. Here's Towns. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards. That one misses. Adams, some nice D. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail. Conley dishes to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Towns. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got 5 now.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Memphis out in front. They lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards kicks to Conley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Adams. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Count it. Good. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
And once he got up in the air, it just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. The 3 from Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
Bain for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Towns finds Gobert. Back to Towns. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Fires Edwards for three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Outside, Bain. The pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Towns with the steal. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Into the lane and finished off by McDaniel. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. A huge number this early.
To the paint. Here's Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McDaniels passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Edwards can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Jackson from long range. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. It's Morant in the corner. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Minnesota. Big stretch here going 10-2. Oh, the power on that fruit.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Bain with the screen on contact. Outside, Bain. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Bain, the shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the dunk by Towns. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
Second team foul.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. And he can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Going inside. Edwards kicks to Towns. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Adams. Brooks up on top. Right side Jackson. Brooks against Gobert. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Jackson. 9 points for Dylan Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
McDaniels finds Conley. Now here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. No good there. Now Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. The tray. Oh, and he nails nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Timberwolves lead by 8. From Target Center, back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It's Morant with the drive. Here's Brooks. Dishes to Jackson. Back to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Jackson. Over Towns. Jackson misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Towns finds Conley, and he drives in. Towns against Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Bane. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Bane, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Towns gets it to go.
It's not just the three-point shooting. It's the range three-point shooting. Towns will fire from anywhere.
Range and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Jackson dishes to Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open team.
Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Morant passes to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Towns with the steal. Edwards gets to Conley. The shot comes out. Morant with some nice D. Bane looking around. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Conley with it. He's picked up by Morant. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Out to Brooks. Bane passes to Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And the pass to Jackson. No good on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Edwards fires from way outside. And finished off by Edwards.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. Here's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside, Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Edwards against Booker. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Towns has got room. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And the basket by Gobert.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And stolen by Booker. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That one misses for Towns.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Edwards with it, now guarded by Booker. Plenty of daylight on that job.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Booker. The kick to Durant. Left side, Paul. Back to Durant. Paul passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Booker to the middle. Ayton. Pass to Okogie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
He buries it from three.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
For three, Booker fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Another shot. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
The Suns trailing. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Booker's shot is good.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond. Power and home. Oh, wow.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Here's a three from Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gobert from deep. Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Towns. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Durant. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They have... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Another 3 for Phoenix. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The offensive rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far. Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. The kick to Durant. Outside Paul. Oh, deflected. Pass to Okogie. Durant inside. Covered by Towns. Nice shot by Durant.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Here's Gobert. Will it go? And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Tipped. Ayton, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Towns passes to McDaniels. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Durant with the big finish.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Booker, here we go. And that one drops for him.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they'll keep possession. The Suns have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ayton, the screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker knocks down the triple. Booker's got 23 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep, McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Ayton passes to Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Paul's got 5.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior. And, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony.
And he's good on the second.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And so it's Phoenix in a good spot.
46.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands picked plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Towns for 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And for the Suns, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Durant with it. He's got 16. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Durant, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And so here's Phoenix. Inside, here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. Showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Rivers. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor so far. Conley finds McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
It's Booker on the wing. He's got 25. Fires the 3. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Down low and stolen by Gobert. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got 10 points.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Ball passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And they go to the intentional foul. 1:11 left in the third. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Conley. Pulls it from the corner. To the right side. Back to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Towns passes to McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Suns leading. Right wing. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Ayton hits them both. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Right side Conley. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player, and his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Booker with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
For 3, Booker. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Austin Rivers, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Outside Booker. And the Suns miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Towns passes to McDaniels. And it's all from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Ayton finds Booker. Fades away. From beyond the arc and then some. Booker's got 35.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here we go, all alone. And that one's good from Conley.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. For 3, Booker. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Rivers. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Ayton. Unable to get that one. Good D by Gobert. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Yep, that one goes. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Here's Towns. And too long on the shot. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Booker can't get it to go.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Durant for 3. Counted from distance. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies. And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Left side Durant. For 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 13.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Conley finds McDaniels. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Durant. From deep. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
Smack clowns with mad style.